You need a car, and you've been told that your credit score is too low to get a loan. You've been laid off and had to declare bankruptcy. Others have tried to help you, but they just couldn't get it done. You shouldn't be judged by having some bad luck in these harsh economic times. But the world feels like it's caving in on you, and you don't know where else to turn to get into reliable and affordable transportation. Well, finally, there's someone who can help you get the car loan you need. You've heard her on the radio. You've seen her on TV. She's helped countless of others get financed for a car. Straight from Lunghammer Chevrolet in Waterford, Michigan. Welcome to the Queen of Car Loans Show with your host, Hugh Gall.
Welcome to the Queen of Car Loans Show. I'm your host, Hugh Gall, and I want to introduce you to a dynamic lady who will lay it all out for you. Not only all the steps you will take in your car buying experience with her and the team here at Lunghammer Chevrolet, but she will show you all the heavy work behind the scenes that you don't see. The steps she takes to get you into the reliable, stylish, affordable, whatever kind of car you need. Believe it or not, there are still people and dealerships that will put you through a lot. Make a whole lot of promises and still turn you down. The lady I want you to meet will break it down for you and show you how she can get you into the vehicle that you want and need. She literally puts hours and hours of prep into getting people like you on the road with an affordable car. She's Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.
She's the queen!
She's the queen of car loans, their bitch not higher. Credit specialist, the number one supplier. To burn her kingdom.
She's the Queen of Car Loans, Regina.
My name is Regina. I am the Queen of Car Loans. Born and raised in Pontiac, Michigan. Been in the car business over 16 years selling new and pre-owned vehicles. Working here at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet, located in Waterford, Michigan, I am the Queen of Car Loans.
I just don't know where to start. I'm laid off. Brenda here's not working because of her health, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it was a really bad time. You know, our car was just repossessed, and we really didn't know what to do.
No, I really tried being strong for Brenda here, but deep inside, I didn't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, so we really never wanted a handout, so and we just wanted a second chance.
Yeah, I mean, it's just with her fixed income and me working odd-end jobs, no one would even take a chance on us.
Yeah, and that's when we saw Regina on TV, and she said she could get anyone a car, and we called.
Oh, bless you, Regina.
Yes, you're God sent, you know.
So
if you need a car, what are you waiting on? Call Regina the Queen now.
Regina, I talked about it in the opener. I think we need to get right into it. Most people think they can just go into a dealership and expect everything to be ready for them. But they sometimes find out the dealership they go to might not be able to help them, especially if they have bruised or bad credit. How are you and Lunghammer Chevrolet different?
When other dealerships say no, I say yes. It's the personal relationship that I have with my lenders. I walk you through the beginning to the end of the process that I handle with the bank. Every bank, or the banks I deal with, look at every situation differently. It's a story behind anything you do, whether you lost your job, went through a divorce, lost your home. It's a process. Everybody's whole situation is different from the next. And I try to put a story with everyone I deal with. I care about my customers. I have a loyalty to my customers. When I listen and sit down and listen to you about your story, I have two columns, your needs and your wants. Of course, the wants come first, but the wants are only important to you. The needs aren't important to the bank. Do you need money down? Do you have money down? Also, we look at what are you driving right now? When's the last time you had a vehicle? Have you had a vehicle in the last 10 years? Have you had one in 5 years? Are you a first-time buyer? Are you looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? I treat everybody the same, whether you have a 450 credit score or a 700 credit score.
Regina, talk to us about what you do once you receive the call or an application on the Queen of Car Loans website.
Credit does not matter at the Queen of Car Loans located Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet in Waterford, Michigan. The reason is because it's not about every situation that you deal with or every problem. Everybody's problem is the same to me. Doesn't matter whether you make $1,000 a month or you make $10,000 a month. I've helped people that made $15,000 a year, putting it in more reliable terms, versus making $500,000 a year. Or if you make 60, it doesn't matter how much you make. I look at selling cars in volume. It's not about the money that I make off my customers. It is selling cars, referrals, taking care of my customers from the beginning. Because that's what I do at Joe Longhammer Chevy.
And she is the queen.
I am the queen of car loans.
Regina, you mentioned you have seen and heard even the worst situations and still put people into a car they want at a price they can afford. Can you give us an example?
I had a customer come in, her car got repoed yesterday, and I put her into a pre-owned vehicle. She came in, she bought her paycheck stubs, her W-2s, a piece of mail. I do have guaranteed credit approval. It's just the finding out that the needs and the wants for that particular customer. That customer, of course, got her car repoed yesterday. She thought she couldn't get into a vehicle. She came in, she had $500 down. She was rolling the same day. Second situation I had where a customer filed bankruptcy, was in a Chapter 13, and didn't realize that, oh, I can buy a vehicle. I told my customer the process to what he had to do to get the trustee letter from the court, had them a vehicle within 2 weeks. Had a customer who actually was married for 25 years. 25 years, the customer relied on the husband and the credit. Didn't have any income and had her first job in 20 years. She qualified for a first-time buyer program with no money down. 6 months on the job. I mean, it's that easy. Why? Because I am the queen of car loans.
She is the queen. But after you buy a car, maintenance is just as important. We'll talk with the service manager here at Lunghammer Chevrolet. We'll also hear from one of Regina's satisfied customers. And a little later, we'll go into the car with Regina, with a prospective customer, and get an up-close view of just one of the ways the Queen of Car Loans goes that extra mile to get you into the vehicle you want. We'll be back!
Are you Joe?
Yes.
My dad says we're here because Joe knows.
That's right.
Oh, really? How many miles to the moon?
Almost 240,000 miles.
What is the largest frog on the planet?
Goliath frog.
What color are my socks?
Blue.
Where do babies come from?
Did someone lose a little boy?
Joe also knows great deals on new Chevys, like a 2013 Malibu LS, 0 down, $169 a month.
Longhammer Chevrolet.
Welcome back with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, and I'm your host, Hugh Gall. In just a few minutes, we'll show you how Regina takes the car buying experience to another level when we go on the road with Regina and another satisfied customer.
Regina guarantees satisfaction and attention to details when getting you into a quality, affordable vehicle that will fit your lifestyle and budget. She won't just hand you the keys and send you on your way as you try to decide if a vehicle meets your standards. Regina will take the time to answer any questions you might have about the vehicle, while others have simply looked at a credit report and said no without exploring all options available. Regina will leave no rock unturned in her quest to provide you with quality and affordable transportation. Regina will go the extra mile, and even if you don't have a ride to the dealership, Regina will arrange one for you to pick up your new vehicle. She's not called the Queen for nothing, and with Regina, she'll treat you like royalty. So pick up the phone and call Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, now.
The team here at Lunghammer Chevrolet in Waterford has a long history of treating their customers not only with respect, but also like family. And what is family supposed to do when you need help? Well, Regina can get you into the car you want and the price you can afford. But she is also backed by one of the most respected service departments in the region. I want you to meet the service manager here at Lunghammer Chevrolet. Please welcome Pete Salk to the Queen of Car Loans Show. And Pete, welcome. You work with Regina here at Lunghammer, and you know firsthand the service that she provides. But she also relies on you to complete this experience, even long after the sale of the car. What makes your service department so respected?
Well, we have factory trained technicians. a state-of-the-art facility with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment to assist in any problem vehicles. State-of-the-art, again, customer lounge with all the amenities, water, coffee, popcorn, free Wi-Fi. And we also have a shuttle service, pickup and delivery. And something new we're trying is a free loaner car. First time we've done this, and we're looking to expand our business and make customers more satisfied.
Those are some great points, Pete. People need to know the service that they get from Regina before the car purchase extends through the life of that vehicle. And I'm so glad you came in to chat with us today.
Well,
Thank you.
Tired of driving a broken down beater? Tired of asking your mom for a ride?
Yo, Mom, can you give me a ride?
Tired of being denied for credit? Call Regina. She's the queen of car loans. Bad credit, no credit, the queen of car loans gets it done. With just a job and a down payment, Regina can get you driving away today.
For over 15 years, I specialize in getting people with bad credit into good cars. Let me have you driving today. Call me at 888-665-5452.
Earlier we talked about how Regina works with one part of the team. I want to introduce you to a man who tells it like it is. He's a businessman who super serves his community and delivers excellence in every car bought here at his dealerships. Bottom line, Joe knows.
Joe knows what?
Let's find out. Please welcome the owner of Lunghammer Chevrolet, Joe Lunghammer. Joe Lunghammer, thank you for joining us today, Joe. We're just very anxious and excited to find out what Joe knows.
Joe knows what?
Well, Joe knows. Joe knows cars, and Joe knows how to make your ownership experience the best it can possibly be. You see, my grandfather started the dealership back in 1954, and we've been serving the community ever since. My father, Joe Lunghammer Sr., relocated the dealership to this location back in 1990.
It's great to have you part of the community. Joe, I think we do have a question.
Do you know how to take care of me even though I've had multiple bankruptcies and repossessions?
Absolutely. We have served this community for over 50 years. In fact, we have sold over 100,000 vehicles to every type of customer with every type of credit. And now we have the knowledge, the expertise, and something else. We have Regina, the queen of car loans, where every customer can get approved.
We're back with the Queen of Car Loans show, here with the actual Queen of Car Loans, Regina. Regina, you talked about how hard you work to get people into a car that they like and can afford. But we know it takes someone, a specialist, who can help you and work just as hard as you to make that happen. I want to introduce one of your hard-working specialists. Please welcome Miss Belinda Bowie. Melinda, how important is it for you to work as hard as Regina does to get a loan her customers can afford?
Very good question, Hugh. The importance of giving Regina's customers an affordable payment is many of them have had bad or tarnished credit. We want to make sure that we give them an affordable payment so they can continue to make on-time and good payment in the future. We want to help establish them and rebuild the credit that they've had problems with in the past.
So Regina, you mean to tell me that even though I have bruised credit and a repossession on my credit report, you can still get me in a car?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. At the Queen of Car Loans, we are in it for the long haul and want to see you happy with your new car loan. With all the double talk from other supposed guaranteed car loan places, it's hard to keep the facts straight. So we can help you qualify for an auto loan even if your car has been repossessed.
That's all for today. We want to thank our guests as well as my co-host Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. This show is about helping you feel more secure and empowered when you shop for your next car loan and vehicle with Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, at Lunghammer Chevrolet. Thanks, and we'll see you next time on the Queen of Car Loans show.
Thank you for watching the Queen of Car Loans show. Be sure to follow Regina on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember, if you need a car, call Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, to get you into a vehicle now.
Come see Regina Woodard, the Queen of Car Loans, at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet.
Come see the Queen of Car Loans, Regina Woodard, at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet.